Hello students, welcome to class. Today I am going to give you a brief idea about the unit called Circle of Peace, and the name of the story 1000 Cranes. Now this story is related or dealing with a legend, a Japanese legend. According to this legend, by folding 1,000 paper cranes, you can bring a person happiness and good luck. Now, in some versions of the story, the person may be even granted a wish by the gods themselves. Now, in Japan, the crane is a symbol of happiness, is a bird of happiness and a symbol of luck and longevity. Now, a crane lives 1,000 years, and each crane in the Senbazoro symbolizes 1 year of happiness. Hence, gifting 1,000 cranes to a person, make them feel that they are being loved, and that good luck is quite around them. So let's start this story. The story about Sadako, a little girl who was 2 years old, and she was exposed to the radiation in 1945 due to the Second World War, the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. And during her battle, and she had to fight leukemia, Sadako became inspired by the Japanese legend. She came to know about this legend, and she was inspired. And we all know that she was suffering from leukemia. She hoped that folding 1,000 cranes would grant her good health. And Sadako started. She started, making the 1,000 cranes. But Sadako could not complete. She could only fold 644 paper cranes before her death. But that doesn't mean that she was left unfinished after that, because then her friends and family helped complete the remaining cranes. So let's start a little bit on the story by reading it. 1,000 cranes. Thus the destruction caused by a war end with the last bullet fired or the last bomb dropped? On August 6, 1945, the United States of America dropped an atomic bomb on the city of Hiroshima in Japan. The immediate damage was catastrophic. But did the damage end there? Here is a true story of a young girl who became a victim of after effects of war. So this introduction is extremely very emotional, because war is not a time phase. It even continues after that. The most dreadful things happen only after the war ends, because there are other wars to fight. Chemical reaction, food problem, other deaths and other diseases. So after the atomic bomb in Hiroshima was dropped in Japan, it was a great victory maybe for America. Maybe their problems may be solved, or their revenge was done. But what about the immediate damage? It was catastrophic. It was, in fact, catastrophic meaning it was it was unbearable, unimaginable destruction. And the damage was so big that one can hardly imagine how people continue to live even after that. And it's a story about a young girl who became a victim of the bombing and the after effects of the war. Barely into the new year of 1943, against the backdrop of the Second World War, the Sasakis of the Sasaki barber shop had a baby girl. One of customers at the barber shop was an expert in telling fortunes based on names. The Sasakis asked the expert to pick a name for the child to grow up healthy and strong. He picked Sadako. Later that same year, Sadako's father Shigeo was drafted, means he was recruited into the military. He was assigned to be a medic means a member of a medical military camp who nursed sick or nursed soldiers at the army hospital in Hiroshima. So this is the beginning of the story, and it was the new year of 1943. And as a background setting of the story of the Second World War is the historical setting of the the background when the Second World War almost it started. The Sasakis of the Sasaki barber shop. So the family of the Sasakis, who were barbers by profession, they had a baby girl. And one of the customers of the barber shop was an expert, one customer was an expert in telling fortunes based on names. Names play a great role, people think. But that doesn't mean that you give if someone, you just name him Abraham Lincoln, he'll become like Abraham Lincoln. He might become the worse. So let's not take the funny note of it, and just remember that names do play an important role, but I don't think it really does a big difference, because sometimes we might hate our names when we grow up and we try to change it when we a later stage. But that doesn't make any difference. You can make your name popular by doing something great. That's it. But that's a belief that the customers, that names bring good fortunes. The Sasakis asked the experts, that customer, to pick a name for the child, and so that she could grow healthy and strong. And he picked the name Sadako. And later same year, Sadako's father, Shigeo, was recruited in the army, because in those times people are recruited. You don't have to have any kind of training. They just call any man and they will be recruited in the army, and they have to go. They can't say no. And he was assigned to be a medic, and he was going to be maybe in the paramedical team, where they have to nurse the wounded and injured soldiers, not wounded, injured, those who are injured in the battleground, and the army hospital in Hiroshima. So this is the background of the story. In the next class, we'll continue the story. Please read the lesson, and already you know the background of the story. Read it and enjoy it. Goodbye.